Hey guys, Stealth here. Welcome back. We're still doing adventure mode, and I am still using my ship, which is intended to be turned into a submarine. For now, the main objective is finding a blue warp gate, so I can actually get to safety and start building. This ship, insofar as you can call it a ship, because, well, it seems to be wanna submerge already most of the time. This ship is not exactly combat worthy. It does have a turret, it does have 2-barrel guns on the turret, but that's it. It does not have any kind of self-defense, it does not have any kind of weaponry involved that it can really use to engage air targets. So my best hope really is to make it to a blue portal, so let's see if there's anyone around. That's a red one. A green one is good. Green one means easier. Red one means harder. I don't want a harder difficulty plane, I want easier so I can actually get to building a submarine. Because let's face it, this whole thing was designed about building a submarine. That's kind of the point, but it seems like I can only find the green one and the red one. So it's possible that a blue one hasn't even spawned in yet. There are some threats at great range. I'm not really worried about these guys too much. There's 3,000 supplies down there. Yeah. The thing is, if I actually go for that, if I actually try to get those supplies, I'm more likely to get myself killed than anything else. And I'm not too interested in having that happen. I'm gonna put a couple of hydrofoils on the hull to keep the hull out of the water. It just seems to want to dive a bit too much. There we go, that's a bit better. Although, these rear fins are causing the whole ship to run out of water, so that even my propeller is no longer submerged. Not what I want to have happen. Oh crap, this is what I was afraid of happening. Let's see if I can actually get a slightly better view. Guess not. You see that green portal? Yeah, that's up in the air. That is not good. I cannot actually go through there. I'm gonna have to find a different one. Fuel looks good. I got 2,308 points of fuel left aboard. And in case I do need to get another tank, I can easily do that. Okay, so this is not where we should be. There are no blue portals over here. Alright. Start scanning the area west of it. Nothing. Still nothing up north. Scan directly north. There's the resource zone, which has 400 points left. Which really isn't that much. There's the 3,000 supplies. Here we have the patchwork for 19,000 points of materials. It looks like it's already been in conflict, considering that it has a propeller on one end and a paddle boat system on the other. Okay, that's really, really weird. Scan further north. No gates. East and south. There's just nothing here. It looks like some of these... What are they? Duster Marines? What's wrong with these things? They have fuel. They don't have to... No, they haven't taken any damage. The only thing I can imagine is that they lost their mothership and thus their command. And that might cause them to go and not really know what to do with themselves. Although there's the Falkenheim. Is that the mothership that we're looking for? I'm not sure. It does seem to be one of firing at something. Let's hope that something isn't me. Okay. So, Falkenheim. That's a bloody airship. I was hoping to send some torpedoes in the general direction and hope for some hits, but torpedoes are only good for surface threats. Not so much for these things. Wonderful. Okay. Looks like this flare is taking quite a bit of damage. This one too. Are they both defenseless? Is that what that is? They still have a lot of energy. They have ammo. They have materials. They've taken a decent amount of damage, but nothing too severe. Curious. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's... well, maybe you could consider it cheating, but I'm gonna set up a small torpedo system on this ship and just send some torpedoes downrange and see what happens. Because with those torpedoes I can more or less do a bit of range finding. So, let's get the missiles on board. It's going to be external tubes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... yeah, let's make these long torpedoes. Really, really long torpedoes. Controller. And I want to have a couple of ejectors on this thing so it doesn't actually blow up in my face. There we go. Oh, damn it, I'm reversing. In the body, we're going to have 2 fins, 2 fuel tanks, 2 torpedo propellers to at least have these things arrive somewhere this century. A ballast tank, I want to hit you at a depth of 4 meters. Then we're going to have a regulator in there, check. Let's go with a couple of explosive warheads. And then finally, a torpedo sonar. Let's save that thing. Just call it torp. I have a couple of these things saved, but I rarely ever use that system. Load, torp, done. Okay. So with this setup, I should be able to fire these things and get more or less a bit of info on where the hell they're at. Distance to target, 5.5 clicks. Wow, I hope that this torpedo can get there in time. Because 5.5 clicks, that's far away. We're taking fire? No, we're not. Is that a warp gate? Up there? I saw something in the distance. It's another bloody red warp gate. I don't want the red ones. I prefer the blue ones. There's the other red one. Oh, crap. I think we're about to get engaged. And I don't mean in a marital way. I mean that there's a ship coming for me. Where are you at? Alright, somewhere off to my right. If that's the case, if you're in a party, we're gonna party. I'm gonna send some torpedoes downrange. Aiming straight ahead. Whoa, you're going for something at a 7.5 kilometer range. You kidding? That's really far away. How far? Oh, it's firing already. It's firing already. Let's get out of here. Make a hard turn. I do not want to tangle with one of those things. Not at all. Especially considering my torpedoes cannot hit it. And that's why my things were actually heading somewhere north. Where's the other torpedoes at? Here's... is that the first salvo? I think that's the first salvo. Okay, let's readjust these weapon systems. I would like for these to actually be ejected upwards. So I believe that ejection... oh, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. Ejection elevation. Let's see if that works. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's stay aboard. No, it didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped. There's the craft, there's the Falkenheim. You can just see it off in the distance. What to do, what to do? Okay, here's a thought. I'm going to readjust these things. I'm going to put them on spin blocks. My turret's now getting involved. Ish. Shit, there's something else there. Presumably another air target. What the hell are you? A spiral. Yeah, I'm not too interested in tangling with one of those either, considering my almost unarmed craft. But it looks like the Falkenheim has a completely different idea. Looks like the Falkenheim is whittling down this spiral. And these rapid fire guns, it should not really be that much of an issue. Okay, well, as they're having a party of their own, I can start to work on my newly adjusted torpedo systems. So, new object. Spin block. I'm doing this with spin blocks to make sure I can actually turn these things upright if I want to. So we're going to go with a launch pad. Then a couple of gantries. It's a bit weird designing sideways, but it works. And with this system I should be able to actually throw missiles over my shoulder as I'm escaping. Okay. So let's say that this thing is now geared towards air targets. Slow the ship down a bit. 2 fins. A whole load of fuel tanks, because these things eat up fuel. Variable thruster at 500, so that it doesn't go too fast. A couple of explosive warheads, but I'm aiming this thing at air targets, so frag warheads as well. And then go for a spread of 30 degrees. Don't spread the shrapnel all over the place, because it might not actually hit the target. And then on the nose I'm going to go for a camera. An infrared seeker. Camera for IR seekers, and I want this thing to hit at a particular random block. It doesn't really matter what. Let's go with a 1 turn, as well as... I always get these two confused. Target prediction guidance, and fill it up with a couple more explosive warheads. Okay, now I just need a spin block controller to make sure that this thing is actually aiming in the direction that I would like it to go. Is that thing still behind me? The Falcon? Yep, it's still there. Okay. This reminds me of generals. Load the Scud. Aim backwards. And fire. It is seeking the Falkenheim. That's good. Distance to target, 2 clicks. Now this is a really, really slow missile. Traveling only at 40 meters per second. There are craft that are moving faster than 40 meters per second, and that's okay. I just want this thing to be able to travel a significant distance and do a lot of damage. And hopefully, with the amount of damage that I'm going to do, I'm actually going to be making back my investment. Let's see how much this thing can damage the craft there. It's constantly seeking a different target. Oh no, it's gonna run out of fuel! Oh, crap. The range is about 1800 meters. Oh shit. Although I think oh shit doesn't quite cover it. Full speed ahead. Come on. What's going on? We hit? No, we're not hit. There's the target. Not sure if this missile can actually aim for it. Nope, it's going for the Falkenheim. But that's okay, the Falkenheim should now be close enough for this missile to hit the target. And it looks like I did take some damage. Turret's going in neutral mode. Missile is still heading for the Falkenheim. But it missed. No. Never mind. This is my missile. There we go. Now it should have enough fuel to make the target. Come on, do some damage, will ya? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't particularly like that. Slow down a bit. If I can just lob long-range missiles at them, then that might not actually be too bad of an idea. What are you heading for this time? Still the Falkenheim. Apparently this is a bigger target, and for some reason I would say that that is my real target. That's the thing that keeps harassing me. Let's see if the turret can do anything about that. Not sure. I am absorbing some of the materials of that craft. I don't think it's actually getting hit. I think that my real damage dealer is that missile that's heading still for the Falkenheim at this range. If I can shoot down the Falkenheim and get all the resources, that would be fantastic. Boom. Another bit of damage, but really not that much. These Falkenheims are quite sturdy machines indeed. He's going for the spiral. Good. And... no, what? Is that another craft? What is that? Wait, what? Oh, crap. I'm being sandwiched between two Falkenheims. Yeah, that's not good. There's one here at 96% and one on the other end, next to the spawn portal, or the warp portal. This one really doesn't know what it's going to go for. Looks like it's... no, it's out of fuel. Damn it. Alright, let's make a turn. Let's throw another missile over my shoulder. Aimed for that Falkenheim. Fire. It's going for the Falkenheim at a distance of... ooh, 1900. That might be too far away. I hope not, but... I wouldn't be... and there's the other Falkenheim. Fantastic. Let's put some ejector blocks on this thing, because it tends to take a sweet time for it to actually launch. For it to actually make some speed. There. Firing at the other Falkenheim. Slight right turn. Or left turn, actually. Come on, reload that missile. We need the damage. And it looks like I actually did some damage. Look at that trail that's coming my way from resources. Slow down. Come on, load the missile, load the missile, load the missile. Come on, come on. Oh, this is taking forever. Anything else nearby? Is that a warp gate? There? Maybe. Fire. See, now it's getting a nice amount of speed. But it looks like it's really starting to get pissed off at me and currently firing at my craft. This is the weakened Falkenheim. Slightly weakened, that is. This goes in, right into the nose. Boom. Yeah. That was a bit underwhelming, wasn't it? Whoops. Oh, oh, come on. A head full. I'm going to set this missile to only have explosive blocks, because I'm really not getting that impressed with the fragmentation warheads. It's really not doing anywhere near the damage that I want it to do. Oh shit, would you look at that? There's two Falkenheims firing at me. I need to get the hell out of here. Tell me the missile's reloaded, yeah? Yeah, it is. Oh, which one to go for? You. See ya. Missile away. I can install an additional missile launcher, but the thing that I really need is ammo. So this is one fully explosive missile. Let's see if this thing does more damage. You are gonna get screwed, sunshine. Oh yes, that's better. 10,000 points of damage. It seems like I'm still not getting hit. Or at least not as... No. They're falling short. Looks like we may need to give this guy a hint that he's not welcome to be firing at me. So this video is supposed to be a quest for a blue warpgate, and instead I'm firing long-range missiles at targets that are almost 2 clicks out. This is the other Falkenheim, but the first Falkenheim seems to have slowed down a bit and is not doing that much damage anymore. I think this thing has a turret on its nose. Yep, that's the one. If I can blow that off, that would help. Boom. 11k damage. Decent, but not killing enough. Are those things actually made of wood or metal? Because that does make a difference. I think it's mostly metal. Alright, let's try something. I'm going to go for a full EMP build on the missile, so that all the damage that I do to that craft is going to go into EMP damage. And with that, I hope to knock out some weapon systems. Take out some local weapons controllers, take out some turrets, stuff like that. I'm not sure if they're actually packing materials. No, they don't have any materials. Come on, please hit the turret. Please hit the turret or somewhere near. There's the EMP damage. EMP is traveling through all of the systems. The craft has suddenly stopped firing. So it might be so that its weapons controllers have been fried by that attack. If they have, then it's suddenly a lot less impressive than it was. Slow down a bit. Yep, damage is, or the resources are coming in. 5497, not fantastic, but it works. Let's see, this missile is heading for this Falkenheim. Damage currently 93%. And he is still firing. Head full. Go on then. Fry those systems. EMP seems to be traveling through. AI dead. Wow, he's no longer a problem. That EMP hit that ship so damn hard that it just fried all of the systems aboard. He's going to be leaving a lot of resources behind. Tell me, 2,000 points of resources, yes, please. And now for your brother. Alright, let's start turning around. Try and pick up those resources without getting killed off. Turn, turn, turn. Let's see about this missile. Looks like my turrets are also getting involved in this fight. Please tell me you can fry some more systems. AI dead. Yep. The EMP damage is traveling through all the metal beams and is so severe that I just knocked down 2 of those airships. And now I should be able to just pick up the resources that the other one left behind as well. Okay. 2,000 there, 2,000 there. I'm gonna need more resource storage in this ship. I hadn't expected to do this much damage. Or to be able to salvage this many resources. Now I can take 8.5. $11.5. That should do. So, EMP missiles. I'd call that a success. Shuriken. Looks like a full health craft. Are you made out of wood or metal? A bit of both. Bit of both. Let's pick up the resources first. Where exactly is he? Off to my right somewhere? There he is. Okay, so here's a thought. We're going to turn. Throw another missile over my shoulder. And then turn back. It looks like the missile is aiming through the one turn, but not seeing anything. No, that missile's toast. Okay, no worries. Moving on. Let's adjust the control setup a bit. I'm going to go with vehicle control. Sorry, with a complex controller instead. Then have a drive maintainer installed. This one is going to be set to U and J for propulsion. I'm going to have my missile set to up and down. This is a primary system, so that I can control it. This one is H and K. And yep, picked up the resources. H and K. Now I should be able to, there we go, rotating the missile up and down, making turns. Good, now we're getting somewhere. Resources, 7,500. And my craft itself is worth 5,000. Fuel's looking good still. I think we're actually getting somewhere. Now I'm going to set the same type of missile, this time around though, with an active radar seeker. Hopefully, if I particularly launch it upwards, it's going to be able to find that craft. There, picked up the other 2,000 resources. Missile away. What do you mean can't aim in that direction? Random block of... Whoa! It's firing at me! It's firing at me. Stealth, you idiot, you've forgotten IFF. And if you don't install it soon, it won't matter. There we go. It's going for a Jacob's Folly, but it looks like it's going orbital. It really doesn't know what to go for. Okay. Well, in that case, I might need to actually engage this thing manually. With a gun. Where's my missile? 2,700 meters from the launch pad. There's something too damaged. Interesting. Hello. There's the Jacob's Folly. I'm heading straight for it as well. I need to adjust the missile tube a bit, so it's going to be firing forward. Missile loaded. Firing. I think the missile is getting up too far so that it cannot actually find a target. It is trying to find the Jacob's Folly, but the Jacob's Folly is down there, not up here. Turrets are going up. Oh god. Are those torpedoes? I'm not going to stick around and find out. Let's make a hard turn and get the hell out of here. Come on. So if they are torpedoes, that would be a bit of a problem. Just a touch. Turret's firing. What's it firing at? Random block, shuriken. It's looking for targets, but it's not actually finding anything. I wanted to hit the Jacob's Folly. The one that's pursuing me with the torpedoes. It's going for a shuriken. Oh, hello. How would you like to get EMP'd? Traverses through the craft. AI dead. I love EMP. You're my new best friend. Taking out every single craft. So far. There's the other one. Somewhere behind me. Come on, find the Jacob's Folly. You can do it. No, no, no. Go sea skimming. Don't. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, then I'm going to turn you into a torpedo. Because a torpedo is not that likely to keep veering off course. And for the warhead, or the seeker, we're going to go with a torpedo sonar. That means that I can actually add some more explosive warheads there. That should do it. In the meanwhile, I'm still looking around to find a blue warp portal, but all I'm finding is red. There's not really any safe location for me to scout. Torpedo ready. Torpedo away. It's already getting dumped almost 600 meters outside of the target. 400 damage. What the hell? Why are you traveling so slow? 10 meters per second. Whew. That's gonna take a while. Torpedo's just really, really heavy. That's probably the problem. The torpedo is so heavy that one torpedo propulsor can only move it forwards at 12 meters per second, which is slower than my craft. And it is still looking for targets. It looks like this one keeps launching, but that their torpedoes just run out of fuel or something. Which is perfect. Okay, let's take off the one turn. It doesn't really seem to be doing that much. And tell this thing to aim downwards a bit more. "4,000 meters out. Such a long distance for a torpedo to travel. Especially at 10 meters per second. That means it's going to arrive in 400 seconds. Except that 400 seconds means it's outside of the local, or of the regulator range. I think. Oh? An uncharted resource? Why, yes please. There's resources in here? And a lot of it. Yes please. Let's go mining. And then probably, instead of building a submarine, I might actually go for a bigger ship. That might be... well, it's not really the plan, but it can work. There's a bit of resources coming in. Must have damaged something. Okay, let's head to the resource zone. Let's start building. See, this is so weird. The one time that I try to build a submarine, I actually build up a ship. And instead of it being what I expected it to be, which is a temporary ship, it actually knocked down 2 large airships. With considerable ease, really. There's a target up there. It's too fast. Oh, it's still the damaged spiral. Anywhere near? Oh, green portal. Ah, that green portal is up in the air again, isn't it? Can't even see it. Nope. We're gonna go mining resources. Let's throw another missile out. You never know what it's gonna hit. Good luck. 20,000 fuel is a bit much, by the way. 8,000 meters out. Are you kidding? That's a ridiculous range. I need to take this block and pull it forward a bit more. I'm usually standing outside anyway, so that I can fire both the torpedo and control the ship. And so we keep cruising. I think, though, there are not too many targets out here. There's this spiral that's been damaged. I'm not seeing anything else other than the Jacob's Folly down here somewhere. Although, the map seems to disagree. What's that? Patchwork. That's that weird thing. Almost there? Come on, just a bit more. Just a bit more. And that's another 2,500 resources. No, actually 3,500. Because it's 1,000 accessible and 2,400 in reserve. Yeah, I should be able to build a submarine with that. Slow down. Mining active. Whoa! Slow down. Yeah, I need to work on that. Reverse thrust. Why am I not moving backwards? Fine, we'll move forwards and we'll make a turn. Come about. Bit more. There. Come on, why won't you slow down? There we go. Now we're mining. Good. Okay, and this is when I'm going to cut the episode. I really wasn't expecting to be able to take down a couple of airships with just one launcher and a whole ton of EMP, but it worked out. And I might actually be going for more EMP weapon systems on this ship, which is going to be turned into a submarine in the next episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun with me killing off those two airships with basically 2 missiles. And that we're going to be actually building out the submarine next time. So thank you for watching. Join me next time as we're going to be building up the submarine.